Okay, that's my dog. Welcome back, or welcome to my channel. If you're new, you guys are gonna get real fucking sick of me doing this hairstyle because I got these clips and I'm like, they're my new favorite thing. So, also I was laying down so my eyelashes look not good, but it smells like dog right here because my dog's bed is right here. So, today's video is just gonna be like me talking about some random stuff. I posted a video yesterday and I kind of rambled a little just to make the video longer because the haul that I had was very short. Oh my goodness, my dog, like, he acts so tired. Like, oh my goodness, he does stuff every single day. He doesn't. He literally sleeps all day. But so let's see. I am in this group with all the people that I'm gonna work with. I ordered my shirts, and now it's basically, so our training got delayed because it's been cold, and so everyone's like freaking out, you know. So it was delayed, but they sent only 2 of like the most popular drinks for us to like remember. So since I'm working at Swig, it's a lot of obviously drinks that you have to remember. So you can hear the leaves falling outside. It's funny. Okay, so yeah, the first one I think is I don't know what it's called. Texas Tab maybe is Dr. Pepper, vanilla, and coconut cream. And then I think the other one is Spring Fling, and that's Dr. Pepper, strawberry, and coconut cream, I think. I literally just saw them, so, like 2 minutes ago. So, don't quote me, I don't know. So, and then this week they want us to go to Top Golf to kind of, I guess, meet each other, I don't know. So if you work the daytime, it'll be on Thursday, and if you work evening, which is what I work, it's gonna be Wednesday night, or Wednesday evening, whatever. So, we haven't gotten the information on like that and the times yet, so, but yeah, so yeah, I guess they plan to I'll show you guys the card that I've been, if I can find it, and so like my ex was really into cars, and so like obviously me and my ex don't talk. He has a new girl. So I can't like ask him about it. Okay, so the first one I saw is GR86, but okay, yeah. Okay, it's just the okay, there's hair all over my freaking iPad. It's just, can you guys hear the wind? It, like GR86, I don't know, I think they're so cool. I don't know, I really like them. So, yeah, I just think they're nice. They're honestly not super, I mean, they're obviously not cheap, but they're like around 30 to 35,000. So, but yeah, I think they're cool. I don't know. I think usually I'm not a big fan of like, okay, someone's dog, of like the wing on the cars or whatever you call them. But I think on this car it looks nice. But yeah, I don't know. I just really like them. So my goal is to eventually, obviously, get this car. I don't know how long it'll take me. Probably a while. But I really, well, my phone's on 20%. But I really like it. So obviously my first car probably won't be this. But I don't know. I like this car, and I feel like you can add like mods to it, and it'll look really nice. If I do that, I don't know, because that's so expensive being into cars, and like it's expensive. But yeah, that's what I've been into car wise. But yeah, I still don't know like who to watch just to like learn about cars. I don't know, without them like talking all this about all this stuff and me being like confused. So I don't know. But yeah. The funny thing is, I do on my TV. I still have my ex's YouTube account linked, so his profile's still on there. Obviously, I don't use it. I don't really ever use YouTube on my TV ever. I don't even really ever use YouTube besides to watch ASMR at night. But his account is still on there. His Amazon Prime Video is still on my TV, which I did use the other day because I just wanted to watch some Fast and Furious movies. But yeah, and then like a week or two ago, me and my ex hadn't talked for a while. He like blocked me on everything, and he has this new girl, which was the girl before me, and like she was kind of an issue with, not kind of, she was an issue with us, and we would fight about it, and I'd be like, I don't understand why it's so hard to cut her off. And I knew in the back of my head, I knew it was because he didn't want to fully let her go, which was true because here we are. He's with her, right? I don't know about right now, but you know. So I get a call from him, and he's like, I was like, hello. I'm in school, by the way, so I'm like, can I go take a call? And they're like, okay, whatever. I'm like, hello. He's like, I have to ask you something, and I was like, what? And he's like, why are you calling me like a piece of shit on the internet? So I have another TikTok account, right, that I just do my makeup on, and it's just like user and a bunch of numbers. And I would just like talk about random stuff on there. And I was like, well, because you are a piece of shit. And he was like, how? And I was like, are you like serious right now? Like, you're really asking me that? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, dude, you did me dirty in so many ways. And like, the call was short, but I was so like in shock that I couldn't even get out words. But it was good in the beginning, and then when it wasn't good, just wasn't good. He would say it a lot, and now that I think about it, I'm like, Mia, you're an idiot. He'd be like joke about cheating on me, and all these things were said, and I don't know if they're true, but I'm starting to believe that they're true. And he's like, so you think I cheated on you? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, I knew eventually like you would believe what your family had said about me. And I was like, okay, whatever, his repost because he recently literally just unblocked me. And it was like, when she wants a man that like will just accept her lifestyle because she doesn't want to change and you're trying to push her. No. Almost every day, y'all, it was like something that he wanted me to change. And it was like me saying that I felt like I was a good person. Like, I don't think I'm a bad person. And him being like, well, you think like I'm perfect is what I was trying to say. I was like, no, but I don't think I'm a horrible person who needs to just like change who I am. And he felt that I needed to change all the time and I needed to better myself. And I'm like, yeah, like, what are you wanting me to do? Like, what can I do right now? Like, I don't feel like as a person I'm a bad human being. And it was just always something. And like before, when I was looking for jobs and I couldn't find a job, he was like, because I was thinking about bettering myself, and he was like, something about looking for jobs, and I told him about Home Depot because he used to work there. And then he was like, okay, what else? And I was like, well, that's kind of it. And he would kind of like get upset. And then he was like, well, have you called to see where your application's at? And one of my friends is working there right now. And she was like, if you call about your application, they're gonna tell you to look online. Like, that's literally it. And so I was like, no, because she said that. And he was like, you're being useless. And he was like, and I was like, what? And so whenever he would say stuff like that, I would just like, I didn't know what to say. And I'd be like, okay. And he'd be like, see, you're shutting down. And I was like, how do I respond to that, you know? It was a lot. And yeah, and so I was kind of making myself miserable to please him because he wasn't the biggest fan of my family because everything that happened. So then I was talking to my family less and becoming distant and doing what I could to try to save our relationship when our relationship couldn't be saved. Like, there was no way. Like, my family, like, way too much happened. Like, way too much happened. And so, yeah, but, and so that's what I was saying. And he was like, I was like, and now you're with this girl who was an issue to our entire relationship, and I always wondered why you couldn't get rid of her, and this is why, because you went to her. And he's like, well, you don't think I deserve to be happy? And I was like, I think you can do whatever you want. I didn't say you don't deserve to be happy. And I was like, but, I was like, I'm moving, because he was like, I don't know if he said I moved on or I'm moving on. I was like, I'm moving on too. I was like, I'm doing things for myself. I'm trying to be happy again. And it was just back and forth. And I was like, and if you're moving on, then what's the point of you calling me right now? What are you gaining from this? If you're with this girl already, what is the purpose of you unblocking me to call me and ask me this? And so it was just back and forth. And this call was only like 6 minutes. And then I was like, okay, whatever. And at the end, I was like, I'll see you at blah blah blah's baby shower. I was like, I mean, right now, I'll see you at blah blah blah's baby shower. Because he's friends with someone my brothers are friends with. And I was like, have fun. And he hung up. But I was like, what was the purpose of interrupting my peace? Because we hadn't talked, to ask me why I said that. And I felt bad afterwards because, okay. So, when we had talked, he was like, would you ever think badly of me? And I was like, I don't know what he had said. But I was like, I think you can do shitty things. But I don't think I'd call you a shitty person. And here I am calling him a piece of shit. And so I felt bad for that. And I always told him that I would at least have some sort of care and love for him, which I do, but I don't show that. Why am I going to show that to you? Because, one, it shows that you still have that hold over me, and it's sad that you're moving on, and I'm still moving on, but I still have care for you. I just don't put that out that I do, because that's kind of pathetic in my opinion, especially when that okay, my brother had called me. Anyways, so yeah, I felt bad just like saying that I would kind of be that person even though if we broke up, and then like, you know, calling him a name. So I just won't be doing that anymore. But there are things that I try to tell him, like, because it's like, oh, he's done things to you, but I'm trying not to be that person that's like is justifying being a bad person or just like being cruel because they have, you know. try not to do that, even though the urge is really like getting me good, because I'm not someone who really doesn't care about being petty. Like, I will be petty, and I'm very much someone's like, oh my goodness, if you have hurt me, then I don't care, like, I will hurt you. But I think I'm doing it more for me, not for him. I'm doing it because I don't want to become that person, and because I want to heal and move on. And it's kind of hard to heal and move on when you have just like a lot of, not hate, but like, or just mad about things that have happened. And it's reasonable. I think it's really reasonable to still be hung up on it, you know, but it also doesn't help. So I don't think it's a bad thing. And I think as a teenage girl, it's so different than being a guy. At any age, every guy's like, we'll move on. Like, it would be like, oh, she did you wrong, like, move on, just go find another girl. And it's so different being a teenage girl. You feel things so much differently, and when you talk about them, it's so different. And I don't have like a good girl friendship that I can just like talk and just yap about it nonstop, and them just kind of like listen. And I really wish I did, but it's okay. Because I just want to be like understood, and I don't want to be like, I don't know. I guess it takes someone to be in that position, that's been in that position already, to understand you and to not be like annoyed after you talk about it, because I will talk about the same situation, whether it's because I still feel for that person or because I did so dirty that I have not let it go. So, but anyways, there's that. And so on my brother's birthday, he had like unblocked me, and I seen his profile picture that was him and her, and then he had blocked me again. And then today I woke up and he had unblocked me, and I'm still unblocked. But yeah, depending on what brother I talk to, my oldest brother will be like, just leave it alone, like, it's hard to heal. And he's like, I'm not saying you can't, I'm not saying that you should be moved on, but, you know, allow yourself to heal. And it's hard. I don't know, like, I have my moments, but then I have my moments where I just will talk shit, not even like, I don't know, you gotta get it out somehow, you know. Even as a girl, I feel like you can talk shit and still, you know, feel some way about some person. But anyways, there's that. Let's see, what did I talk about? I talked about work, the car that I've been interested in, that. My birthday is next month. I turn 18, y'all. Very excited. I want to get a tattoo, really. I want it like on my hip. And I want like a fine line tattoo, and I just literally, I haven't told anyone what I wanted, because I don't really care if they don't like it, but I haven't told anyone what I wanted. Everyone knows that I like want it on my hip, but not like what I want. I just want a really, like, okay, so I found a tattoo artist where I live that does fine line tattoos, and I want it like in cursive. I found it on Pinterest, and some people don't like that, but I can only justify certain tattoos from Pinterest if they're really simple. If like you're getting this big tattoo and it's literally copy, it just depends. I don't know. Like, it's just a word. I want it to say baby in cursive, like on my hip, but like not side hip, like front hip, like if you get what I mean. But that's where I want it. So I haven't told anyone that. So I also want a spine tattoo, and like it's tattoo like right here. I'm into more like fine line dainty tattoos. It's just what I'm into. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, this weekend I did a good amount. I haven't done that much in a weekend in a long time. On Saturday, I'm trying to remember. No, that was yesterday. I'm trying to think. I got my days mixed up. I don't know. Oh, Saturday I went to go open my bank account. Went to go eat at Longhorn Cafe with my mom. I went to go get my piercing, and then yesterday I was supposed to go watch the game at like a restaurant with my brother and my cousin, but my cousin wanted to go to a bar. Obviously can't go. So I was like, it's fine, like it's cool. Even though it was kind of rude because my brother was like, well, Mia wanted to go and she can't go if you guys go to a bar. But I was just like, it's fine, like just go. I don't want it to be the whole thing of someone being upset, you know. So me and my mom went to Uptown Cheapskate, and that's where I got the clothes for my last video. And then my mom's boyfriend was at the hospital on base because he had gotten like sick, so we had to go get him from the hospital. Oh my gosh, it's playing. But yeah, and then my managers want us to go to Topgolf. So I work evening, and if you work evening, they want you to go Wednesday evening to Topgolf. I guess just kind of get to know people, and then everyone else that doesn't work evening on Thursday. So yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about. My brother hung up with me, that's why it stopped taking face at me. I think he's on the phone with my mom, even though he said, I'll call you back. She's coming. Yeah, I can hear her. But yeah, I don't really have much else to talk about. Like, obviously things happen throughout my life, like when I'm not, you know, when I haven't posted, but, yeah, those are like the main things. I'm very much trying to like focus on myself, and obviously to crave like the relationship thing, but I'm not like forcing myself into a relationship like lots of people. But yeah, I think sometimes I try to like be myself on camera, but at the same time I hold back because some people find me, I don't know, I don't want people to find me mean or rude or like, I don't know, because obviously I want to be true to myself, because some people won't like it, but then some people will be like, oh my god, like I love her type of thing. It's just, I feel like for the most part, I just kind of don't talk as much shit as I do. Why is my phone doing that? Like about my whole ex thing, I could talk shit, but I'm also trying to tell myself not to, because I don't want to be a bitch, and I'm also trying to like move on from it. Why is my phone doing that? I don't know, but like in person I do talk more shit, and like I just want like get it out, and then once it's out I'm like, okay, you know. But anyways, that's it for today's video. It's just me literally yapping. That's like my favorite thing to do, is just talk. I feel like my friend just commented on my TikTok, but I haven't talked to him in a long time because he got a girlfriend, which like I stopped tapping him because I obviously want to respect that, because I know what it feels like to have a girl not fucking respect a relationship.